Hey guys, Fat Man's here. I've been having a problem with one of my bullet molds. So it's a Lee mold. They're not real expensive. I can easily replace it. But rather than replace it, I think I can refurbish it, save myself that money with stuff that I just have around the house. So one of the things I need is a good, solid, flat surface. My bench is pretty solid, but I'm not going to trust it to be all that flat. And there's other ways to go about it. Going through a bathroom installer that installs, or a kitchen installer that installs a granite countertops. My daughter picked this up for me. They called it a dinosaur egg and they were selling them for $10. This is about an 1.5 inch thick piece of granite, and it's big enough. It's a cutout from a bathroom sink, apparently a small bathroom sink, but it works. I've already gone over the surface with some heavier grit. I'm down to a 600 grit right now, and keep it towards the edge of the edge so the handles are not on the surface. I'm just going to go, I'm going to move it in two different directions. I'm going to make sure I'm holding it closed. And I'm working with 600 grit. Like I said, I'll stop it at probably 1,000 grit. But I'm going to do this to the surface here of my mold, which is already looking much better. I bought these molds used and probably saved myself $10 a mold. The other one was still brand new. So I saved myself $10 on a brand new mold, and probably spent too much for this mold that was a little beat up. It still casted bullets, but it gave me some flash on the bottom. And after I did a little research and homework, I found, I don't know if you'll be able to see, the hole is almost got no threads left in it. So my sprue plate was always coming loose. Well, I'm going to re-drill that hole a little bigger because I can. There's enough room there to do it. To go up to the next size and tap it. Resurface the top of this. Resurface the sprue plate, the bottom of the sprue plate, so that when it goes back together, everything's going to move nice. I'm not really moving any material, removing a lot of material. I'm just taking off the rough spots. The mold was kind of abused, but we're going to get it back to working order and be casting bullets again in no time. I'll polish the cavities a little, or there's a couple little nicks and stuff in there which I don't like, but I'll polish that out without any issues, I'm sure. And then we'll continue on. So I guess your tip for the day is to look for stuff like this, remnants. You don't always need to buy something straight off the roll. I needed a piece of carpet one time, just a small piece, but rather than buy off of the big roll, I was able to find a remnant. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was close. And I purchased that, and it was, a third of the price of taking it off of a roll, because it was just a leftover that, is hard to sell. So look for stuff like this. It serves its purpose. I cut leather on this too, because it's a good solid surface. There isn't a whole lot more to say. I started with 150 grit on this mold. I'm working 600 now. I'm going to go down to 1,000. And the top of this mold will be smooth as a baby's behind. It already is really nice. Another little trick is to kind of chamfer these edges a little bit. So when you close your sprue plate, you don't damage the sprue plate. There's just a bunch of little things that you can do to make even an inexpensive mold work better. So I will be polishing the pins and everything that it uses to align itself. And, there's your tip. refurbish what you got. You don't need to buy new stuff all the time. Look for remnants. It saves you a lot of money when you in the long run. So stay safe. God bless. And we'll catch you with the next video. Thanks for watching.